All right, hello, I'm Alex Terry, certified medical exercise specialist. This is Andy. Andy Colstead has Alzheimer's. We're doing a fitness routine with him, trying to slow the progress of the disease. I'm not qualified to diagnose or treat. I would probably say that he would be about a stage level 3. I'm not certain on that. But anyways, what we're going to aim for here is we're going to be using a lot of coordination, a lot of balance. Most studies have been around cardio for improving cognitive function. I'm trying to open up as many brain pathways as possible using the channels of stability, agility, coordination, and doing multi-body compound exercises. So the first thing that we'll do on the cardio aspect is we're going to do our warm-up, and we'll try to progress through these as quickly as possible to keep a steady state heart rate. So the first thing that we'll do is I'll name all the warm-ups that he's going to do, and he'll try to recall them in order, and we'll take notes if we see any improvement on his recollection. And these are all pretty tricky exercises coordination-wise, so we'll also look to see if they improve throughout the week. Can he make it through without messing up? If he does, how many times does he mess up doing it? And some days are better than other days. It all probably depends on diet, sleep, and stress levels. Okay, so the first things that we'll do, and I'm just gonna run through here, is we're gonna do our military march.
Okay.
We're gonna do our high-low swing.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna do our torso twist. We're gonna do a scarecrow with a heel kick. All right, and then we're going to do our walking lunges, but in this case the camera will just come down, come back, come down, come back. After that, we are going to do our modified jumping jacks. So we'll move left to right, and finally we'll do ankle circles, balancing on one foot, and we'll probably let you hold on to something for balance. Okay, so that's our list. What is the first exercise that we do? See if you can just move and get it without saying it. Let's see what your first movement is here.
Something, if it was, something, was it this one? Let's see, I'm going right and, no.
That's second.
This one?
Oh, we're close. That's pretty close right there. Okay, so it is the military march. You have the arms and the leg motion right. The only difference though is we're gonna keep the legs straight.
Okay.
Okay, and we go with our opposites. So let's go ahead and start that.
Okay. Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, keep going. Okay, so I won't record the whole thing here. Generally, we'll shoot for 45 seconds to a minute on each one. This is a really good start for him. Sometimes there's a little bit of confusion on starting the opposites. So today is looking good on that one. Okay, that's good enough. Do you remember the second one? What follows that?
What's that? Is the one with the hips going?
That'd be the third one, so I'd follow this one. See if the brain remembers the movement. Just give me the movement pattern that you think, so you don't have to say it. Just go
yeah, they're all jumbled together. I can't remember which one.
Okay, this is the high-low swing. Palms up, palms closed.
Okay.
Legs cross over. Okay.
Thumbs up. Okay. And this way?
Nope. We're gonna go everything open, everything closed.
Okay.
Everything open, everything closed.
This?
That's it. Perfect. You have to keep the arm level nice and high. So some of these compound movements here, I've had it, when I initially teach somebody, I'll show them one part of the exercise first, usually the upper body, and then we'll integrate the second. So he's done it enough times where I don't need to spend that time with him, and it varies depending on person's coordination levels. But as we see here, he's keeping this up pretty well. Same time frame goes for this one. All right, Andy, good enough on that? All right, what's the next one that we're gonna do? You don't have to say it, you can just go into the movement on what you think would be the next one.
Blank.
Blank? All right, it was the twisting.
Okay.
Left to right.
Like this and...
There we go, the opposites.
Opposite?
Perfect.
Like that.
Yep.
Oh, it's task goes with it.
Okay, well you started off right, so remember if we're gonna bring your left elbow towards me, your right knee's gonna go towards the wall.
This way.
That's it, there you go. There we go. Great, great, great. This is one of the ones that he has the most difficulty keeping the rhythm of. Now usually I like to also, to get the basal ganglia going, I like to keep music going and have him follow the beat and try to get a rhythm with that, and that helps with the initiation of all the movements when he keeps that rhythm pattern going. All right, perfect. Okay, do you remember the next exercise?
No.
All right, just give me a movement.
A movement.
Little dance if you want. Whatever you feel might work best.
They're all mixed together. I can't remember.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna lift our elbows. Do you remember the name of this one?
No.
No. All right. He usually gets this one. It's called the scarecrow.
Yeah.
So we're gonna bring him up, and we'll bring our foot up too.
Okay.
So we'll alternate right there.
So it'd be like this.
There we go. Good. Perfect. Okay, looking good on that. The only difference is instead of the knees coming up, we're going to try to get the heel to the butt.
Okay. Oops.
So once again, the cognitive level here has to focus on a lot of coordination and movement, body parts doing different things. The more we challenge that, the more we stimulate the brain. Central nervous system, neuromuscular control, these are all things that are going to help condition the brain and hopefully open up more pathways and keep it healthier so existing ones, don't decline as quickly. Okay, great. All right, let's do you remember the next one? We usually go to the pool table and do it, but we're going to do it standing. So it's a little
Lunges?
different. Yes. There you
Okay.
go. Okay, so the standing version, we're just going to step forward, bend the knee a little bit. Which
Okay.
one's comfortable? Go nice and slow. And then
Okay.
switch feet.
This in this direction or?
Yeah, towards the camera there.
Okay. So.
Good, and not push back. Perfect. Great. And this exercise here is going to require a lot of balance. As he slowly lowers himself, those muscles are going to have to figure out how to propriocept and keep him balanced. So there's different muscles applying different tension to keep the center of base. There we go. Okay. That is looking great. All right, next up is, do you remember the next one at all?
No.
That is going to be our modified jumping
Okay.
jacks. So left to right, the feet, you'll only be on one foot. You'll slide the other over and step back.
Okay. So and the arms.
Arms will move a little bit, but let's worry about the
Okay.
feet first.
So this way.
There we go. Good. Now remember, the feet are going to be more like this.
Okay.
So there'll only be one, and we'll push left to right. Yep, slide it over and step it back out.
Oh. I'm still doing it on both sides.
And you go like this, right here. So just worry about the feet for right now. Left to right.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, go ahead and add a little arm movement into there now. Good. And to work with that cardio, we can pick up the tempo of that, the speed. We can also step a little bit wider, left to right. All right, good. Okay, now finally, Andy has drop foot, so he doesn't have too much nerve control in his left foot, so balancing is an issue for him, but this is also made to help with that. So we're going to do ankle circles. So if you want to, let's go right over here, and then you can stand on one foot, knee high, 10 in, 10 out. Try not to hold on to the chair, but grab it if you need to for a little bit of help with the balance. Okay, good. All right, let's go with the other foot. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse that order. 6, 7. I'm going to stabilize his legs so I can focus more on the anterior tibialis. 9 and 10. Okay, great. All right, so now we're going to go into the strength portion of this, and I'll usually mix everything up, but for the ease of the camera, we'll focus on that, and then we'll focus on some of the other things.